What's going on, Nerd Fam? Nerdy Jace here, and I'm back with another Magic the Gathering Arena video today. And for today's video, I'm going to jump into some standard ranked that coincides with my daily and weekly events down here, so I can go ahead and get them knocked out. And it's actually one of two decks that helped me get into Platinum last season. And so the one that I'm going to be showing off today is this one right here, and it's Miles Morales, Ultimate Spider-Man, or as we know him here on Arena, Cren, Undercity Dreamer. And of course, his backside when he actually turns into Spider-Man, Cren of the Spider Brood. So this is a really fun deck. It's all about getting your modified creatures out and basically just swinging at face. You know, with things like Ouroboroid, Dollmaker's Shop to get some tokens out, get them pumped up more, and then hitting the Porcelain Gathery side to make them even higher. Using things like Aranya or Gloria, the Great Armorer. She works well in here. Collector's Cage. I got a little Ben Riley Scarlet Spider action going on, and Omenpaths, Thousandth Moon. So I'll go over the full deck list, go over it, as we go along, and, break it down at the end, I suppose, as per usual. But we're going to go ahead and as I text the wifey back, we're about to get some more housework done, so we're going back and forth on that. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna jump into ranked, and yeah, Superior Spider-Man. That was my other deck that I used. So basically, I went back and forth between these two. They're both really, really fun. And yeah, go ahead, like, subscribe, share, get you some drinks. I got me a little double old-fashioned action going right here. Some snackies. I don't have any snackies today, but yeah. All right, got 2 mana for that. Represents all my colors. I mean, we could try it. Screw it. Let's go with it. Okay, so that's... Oh, there we go. We got Miles right there. We can go ahead and drop a Sacred Foundry tapped. We don't have a turn 1 play, so that's fine. Normally, we want Zach Fair in our opening hand because... oh, god damn it. Heir Apparent. This is going to be... this is going to be fun. Ooh, so now I got a decision. So, alright, drop my Hushwood Verge. Do I want to go Collector Cage first? Or actually, no, let's go ahead and get Miles out. So I can only give him one of the 2 counters. Submit 1. For some reason, my volume is batshit this time. So yeah, we want Zach Fair in our opening hand if possible. Because he has that +1/+1 indestructible counter right there. That would have helped with that if I had a mana open, which I don't, but... Alright, 3 mana. Alright, let's go ahead. We'll pay the 2 life. So I can go ahead and drop Omenpaths. So she's going to start giving me gnome tokens based on the number of +1/+1 counters on her. So that's really, really good for our swarming that we want to do. It's probably next turn, depending on what my opponent does, I'm going to Sheltered by Ghost. The Heir Apparent. Yeah, I'm gonna take the damage. Llanowar Elves, excellent. Give me Mana Dork. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and drop Llanowar Elves. I'm not going to attack. No attack. So then, in theory, I can drop Ouroboroid. Get her higher. Yeah, there's the second Heir Apparent, of course. And the third, yep. Again, no block. This is a rough matchup. There's another Llanowar Elf. Alright, let's go ahead and drop them, I mean. No, let's not. Let's go one more turn. Yeah, this is a bad matchup. Bad matchup if I don't get that. Again, going turn 3 was a little bit slower. Yeah. Yeah, it is what it is. Another Llanowar Elf. All right, how do I want to do this? Well, the +1/+1 counter, so that make her 4. No, because that's when at the beginning of my combat. Oh, here we go. I can do it like this. I can do it like this. Llanowar Elf. Pop like that. Then play double Ouroboroid. And then swing, and it doesn't matter. Well, it could. So yeah, as you can see, I got 7 1/1 gnomes because Omenpaths has 7 counters on it. So freaking good. Oh yeah, I got my little mascot Tiny Bones over here. So I am going to be getting life. 9 life from that. But I'm going to be overran. That is what it is. Nature of the beast. Alright, so we got 3/6. It's got, oh, no cards in hand though. Alright, so let's block that. Three, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, I pulled this out of my ass, son. Pulled it out my ass. Ha ha! Never say die. Just like the fucking Goonies, son. Never say die. You can pull that shit out. Yeah. That's what happens when you hit my Miles turn 2. All right, let's go again. But yeah, what are you enjoying playing right now in Standard? Again, I mentioned it on my last 2 videos. People crapping on the Spider-Man set, but man, I love a lot of the cards in this set. Granted, again, I am biased, but still. All right, there we go. We got Zac Fair in hand, Aranya, and Omenpaths. I like this. Universal Passage, Starting Town. So yeah, we're going to keep. Let's see here. We're going to go Passage for Plane. Drop Zac Fair. And then that way, turn 2, I can do Hushwood Verge to get my 2 of my mana activated, and then Starting Town on turn 3 will get me my red source, Pay to Life, for my shock land. Zac Fair. Only thing is, I do have to have a mana open to activate Zac Fair's ability, so yeah, no. It is what it is. Either way. That's fine. That is fine. Ooh. Bonus, son. Alright. How about Zac Fair? How about Llanowar Elf? Get my mana dork. Again, if only Birds of freaking Paradise were legal. It should always be legal. Just like Llanowar Elves. Alright, depending on my mana, Starting Town's going to go out, and it's going to ping me for 1. Oh, mobilize, okay. Yeah. Alright, so... I'm going to drop Omenpaths. Swing into combat with Zac Fair. So I can go ahead and proc Omenpaths. So yeah, she gets a +1/+1 counter. Since I attacked with 1 or more non-gnome creatures, and then I get another gnome. And again, I don't care about that, trading that, that's fine. So then I can also, with Aranya, whenever, god damn it, let's go ahead, activate his ability, and put the counter, extra counter on Omenpaths. Stop abusing the emotes. Oh, he has fucking menace. He's a menace! Alright, Gloria. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and swing with both Llanowar Elves. Pump up my Llanowar Elves. So that way something's gonna go... Well, hopefully one of my modified creatures is gonna get through, but more than likely no. Oh, yeah, it is. So I can play the top card of my library thanks to Gloria, aka Aranya. Sadly, it's not a land. I was hoping it's going to be a land, so I can, you know, drop it, but... And luckily, I have 2 Omenpaths in reserve. Okay. Block with you. Stay alive. Yeah, we'll say good game. Gonna leave him open just in case. Oh, target attacking creature. Pumping Anim back up. But that's game. See, that's how the deck should be running. Just like that, baby. So fun. So fun to combo with that. Yeah, got a lot of Spider-Man cards in there. Miles, got Cheering Crowd, which is an interesting card. Because again, it benefits your opponent also, but you know, it's fine. Alright, so 2 mana. No mana Dork. Collector's Cage. Let's mulligan. Okay, good. Got 3 mana. We'll keep that. I'll probably drop the Cheering Crowd. It can go to the bottom. I'll keep my Sheltered by Ghost. Life gain. Awesome. Let's go ahead. Shock myself for Zach Fair. Yep, there it is. All right, so we're going to hit that with my Sheltered by Ghost. Excellent. Go ahead and shock myself again. All right, you're not going to block, obviously. But that gets me at least a little bit of my life back, yep. So you're going to Shelter by Ghost, my Sheltered by Ghost. To which I can just do it again anyway. Oh, that's nice. This is so dumb. All right, well, let's swing again. All right, so then I can drop down Physic. Let's go ahead and drop that. That's fine. No attack. Case of the Uneaten Feast. Let's look at those. Those are pretty cool deck sleeves. Now, are you going to attack and sacrifice your Sanctifier? Nope, you're not. God damn it, stop giving me lands. Two, 4, 5. Do you have another Heir Apparent? Yep, there we go. Resolve. Alright, gonna go ahead and pump up my Physic at the end of my opponent's turn. Alright, another Sheltered by Ghost, so let's go ahead and put another Verge down. I think that's all 3 of my Sheltered by Ghost. So now we play the stall game until I get an Ouroboroid or Miles, because yeah, I can cast Miles on his Spider-Man side. Jesus Christ. Getting flooded with freaking mana. Like, this is insane. My opponent couldn't get mana for the longest time. I'm getting all mana. Bannership of Kin. Or Banner Kinship. Blah, blah. Let's see. How do I want to do this? All right, we're going to. Oh, past the blockers. All right, we're going to block here. Block here. I'll pay that. Yeah, you get the life. Resolve. And then tap. Am I doing that right? Didn't matter because I was getting overran anyway, but... Awesome! Too little, way too late. Can't believe I got freaking mana flooded like that. Alright, yep, good game. Stupid fucking hair parent deck. Such a stupid deck. Dude, just fucking... If you're gonna dick around, I'm not doing that. All you gotta do is attack. There's no point in that. Alright. So what are we, 2-1? Doom, ba-doom, boom, boom, boom. Alright. There's a hand. Alright, don't have turn 1 play, so I can just bring that out tapped. So yeah, Cheering Crowd. At the beginning of each player's first main phase, that player may put a +1/+1 counter on Crowd. If they do, they get a colorless mana for each counter on it. So this might bite me in the ass being, you know, blue right here, but we'll see. And again, that's not legendary either, so you can have multiple out and then do some crazy shit. So is this going to be a Vivi deck since Vivi has been tweaked? Are you going to put a counter to go up to 3 mana? No, you're not. Okay. I will. So that changes things with whatchamacallit, Ben Riley. Yep. All right. So we're going to hit that in web cost. Bring that back. So now I got a 6/5 Trampler. Spider Human Hero. I need a hero. I need another mana so I can, well, few. Anyway. So depending on if he survives, I can Shelter by Ghost just to get him some lifelink. You want to do something. You want me to block, don't you? So you can... Not taking the proverbial bait. So what are you looking at? Razzle Dazzler. Yeah. So that's hexproof until end of turn. Yeah. See, I knew that shit, son. Alright, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to Multiversal Passage for white. Let's pay the 2 life. Let's Sheltered by Ghost. I got mana open depending on what it is. Say stop fucking stalling, son. What do you fucking do? I still have a... I just want to get the lifelink. That's all I wanted. The lifelink and Ward 2. Alright, let's go ahead and drop Cheering Crowd. Pumping them up. Alright, so now my opponent has 5 mana. So that's like Kraken Leviathan territory. Passes turn. Interesting. Yes. Let's go ahead and Collector Cage. All right, Hideaway 5. Damn it. Sadly, it's not an Ouroboroid, which is what I really wanted. All right, now we use Collector Cage so I can get my Iron Spider out. Again, I was wanting that to be Ouroboroid, but or Dollmaker. Dollmaker's whatchamacallit. All right, swing, swing. Get my gnomes. Cocksucker. Aetherize. Got 2 mana open. Let's go ahead and go with Physic. Iron Spider. All right. Let's go Dollmaker Shop. All right, I'm going to swing with Omenpaths. Go ahead and get my my artifact. Oh, next to blockers. So then one of my gnome tokens is going to get enwebbed for. Well, no. I need to do. I need to do Omenpaths again. But we're going to do it. Oh, autopay. God damn it. He doesn't get the bump up, but that's fine. I can do that with Collector's Cage anyway. Yeah, you're giving me the good game. We shall see. Interesting. We'll say good game. Okay. Excellent. So yeah, not bad. So that's what, 3-1 right now. All right, where are we at? I got my thing up, so I need 18 more blue and red, or red and green for that. 10 more green. 22 more red for that. So I might just do these two in this video. I don't know. We'll see. Let's go ahead and hit this. Yeah. Get that. So yeah, we got the Avatar. Was it The Last Airbender? Whatever the hell that's called. Yeah, that's up for pre-order. I'm not doing that. I don't care about Last Airbender. So far, there's a couple interesting cards in there, but like the card art is lazy and just looks like shit. They just pull it directly from the show, it looks like, and I don't know. I'm not interested in it. Ooh, we like. Oh, I thought that was Land of War Elves, but we still like this. I got 3 mana. I got that. Yeah, we're gonna keep this. All right, so that's gonna be red, white. So I'm gonna hit this for green. Depending on what happens, I might slow play it a little bit. Maybe get Physic out before I drop Miles, or I should say Iron Spider. Make an enter tapped. Oh, fuck that. Okay. Goddamn landfall. Let's do this. All right, let's go ahead. I'll pay the 2 life. Let's put Zac Fair out. I really despise landfall decks. Yes, I have a Brawl deck that's landfall, but I mean it's for Smeagol. But I hate landfall. Awesome, I got a mana dork. Alright. Inspiring Vantage. Let's go ahead and drop my Llanowar Elf. And I can't do that yet because I tapped my green mana. So we're going to do Dollmaker's Shop first instead. I mean, I could have done Shelter by Ghost, but it's fine. Again, I'm just doing this so I can get my token generation started. Yeah, that's fine. Goddamn Chocobo. Alright, so next turn's play is going to be... Ooh, shit, nice. Ooh, shit, nice. But first, we're going to... Ooh, Let's drop Cren. Hold on, let's look at it. Yeah, I'm gonna drop Miles. Motherfucker. Hit the wrong thing. Alright, so for Miles, we're gonna give him a token and Zac a token. Then we're gonna Sheltered by Ghost Miles. Pop that Chocobo. Alright, now it's time to swing, baby. So next turn's Ouroboroid, and then the shenanigans really start. If only I had Llanowar Elves in my opening hand. And later on, if I don't get to do it, I'll explain. Oh, shit, mana. Yeah. That sucks, bro, I know. Rank up, alright. So that was cool, at least since I went to Platinum last season, it dropped me down to Silver. So I got back up to Gold real quick. Alright, let's go. Yeah, I have several Spider-Man themed standard decks now. 3 out of the 4 of them are really fun. The Amazing Spider-Man one, it can be fun, but it can get kind of clanky too. All right, so I got a mana dork. I got all this. I mean, fuck it, we'll do it. All right, turn 1, pay 2 live. Mana dork, go. God damn it, man. I mean, we'll just. Actually, you know what we're going to do? I'm going to go a little aggro. We'll go and do that. Let's drop Physic right now. Get him out, and then I can drop my Sheltered by Ghost on them Galram Chocobos. And Bristly Bill. And, you know, the fucking Hydra that's going to come out, too. Bristly Bill, yep. Bye, guy. Alright. This is probably going to make him scoop right now. Physic. Bill. Ah, no scoop. Okay. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fucking Chocobos, man. Yeah, see. I'm gonna go ahead and do the Iron Spider play, pumping himself up. Let's get Zach Fair out. And the good thing about Physic, or Iron Spider, is he has Vigilance too, so he can still use his ability. Yep. That's why Landfall is so fucking bullshit and busted, because of shit like that. Fabled Passage, Terramorphic Expanse, Evolved Winds. It's where you can cheat that shit out. Ooh. Pump up Iron Spider. Ooh, nice. Nice. All right, let's go ahead and pay 2, even though I didn't necessarily need to. Omenpaths. All right, next, we're going to attack with Iron Spider. He's saying good game, but I don't believe that shit yet. I can give him Industriable, son. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Freaking love this deck. Swallowed by Leviathan. Oh yeah, from Final Fantasy. All right. We're getting there. So I lost count. Is that 4-1 or 5-1? I think it's 4-1. Are you going to be another landfall? Just because you have the Cactar right there? Again, all right. Ooh, nice. So I got Zach Fair and Land War Elves in my opening hand, plus Collector's Cage. That's good too. Sweet. All right. Pay 2 life. Land War Elf. Go. Then I'll have something open for Sheltered by Ghosts if need be. Eh. Fucking another rabbit deck. God damn it. Alright. Do the Verge. So I can get Zach Fair. I fucked up. I should have Sheltered by Ghost instead, but that's fine. Well, there's my Sheltered by Ghost target now. Yep. Okay. All right, what do I want to do? Let's get Mountain out. We're Sheltered by Ghost. We'll pump up my Llanowar Elf. Hit the banner. All right, now let's Collector Cage. Go for Ouroboroid. No attack. Turkey's gonna... Okay. Sweet. All right, here we go, baby. Pump up. Actually, no. We're gonna pump up Ben Riley so I can play my Ouroboroid. No attack this time. We're gonna wait until he can swing too. Yeah. Ew. I don't like that. That's fine. I come out like that. Let's put another counter on Scarlet Spider. Swing with Scarlet Spidey and Zach Fair. All right, do you have a board wipe in hand? Is that why you let that go through? Oh shit, yeah, he got the counters for that. It's up to something. Up to something. Oh, past the blockers. So let's go ahead. We'll block there. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, because I got Zac Fair open to where I can pump if need be, but asshole. Let's go ahead and pop my clue token. Another fucking land. A goddamn card, no witnesses. I had a feeling he had a board wipe. And sadly, that gets around. Well, I should have been able to pop my Zac Fair, though. Let's see. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ah. Damn it. Yeah. That was fine. Good game. Good game. Board wipes suck, man. Wow. Almost got there. All right. Let's go again. I got mana. I got some stuff. Sure. All right. Let's drop the stomping ground. Let's go ahead and do the Verge. Get my cheering crowd out. Swear this is another fucking life gain, heir apparent bullshit. Not going to put the token or the counter. That's a pretty cool Duskmorn plane. Ah, yeah, so we're going to be cats. I'll do that. What do I want to do? Let's do... Pay 2 life for the Foundry. I'm going to go ahead and drop Ouroboroid. Swing with my crowd. Could be disastrous. Yep. All right, so again, got 5 mana. Gonna go up to 6. That's a lot of stuff you can do with that. Dawnwing Marshal. That's a lot of freaking cats that you can put out. But my play, assuming the board state on my end stays the same, Omenpaths Sheltered by Ghost on Ouroboroid, so he gets protection. Yep. Excellent. Yeah. Again, it's just gonna be absurd. It's awesome. All right, so I got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana total. 3, 6, 7. Do I have enough? Can I do 1, 2? Need a plane. Plane and mountain. All right, so let's do it one by one. Ouroboroid. Get their tribal kitty. So I need red. Ah, shit, I don't have enough white. And that. There we go. Oh, baby. Yeah, the Regal Caracol. Other cats you control get +1/+1 and lifelink, and then when this creature energy, create two kitties with lifelink. So in theory, if I say you can get 8 mana, the Roaming Throne. Good card for tribal decks. As you know, I run it in just about all my Brawl decks. Helpful Hunter. Gets to draw 2 cards. Thanks to Roaming Throne doubling that ability. Got 6 mana left. Oh, Johnny's Pride Mate. Sadly, none of my stuff has trample right now. Of course, Scarlet Spider does. Oh, Doll Maker Shop. Excellent. Yes. What do I need for that? Green, 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 red. So I need this to be red. So that's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 mana total. So this is where we really do it. We're going to open up the Porcelain Gallery side of the room. So that's going to make these creatures fucking massive. Scarlet Spider. Oh shit, I still got mana to do this too. Yeah, I still had that one open. Good game, my dude. This is where I do the Agent Smith. Evil laugh. Oh, I don't have the thanks. $49 cheering crowd, $45.44 Ouroboroid. Aww. There went my Omenpaths. $13.39 gnomes. Then 26 ones. Holy shitballs. Look at all that damage just because, I mean. Spider-Man! Fuck yeah! Going around web slinging to save the motherfucking day, yeah! And that's going to be a nice one to end the official part of the video. Again, both of those. Let's see. Nope, that's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to go to my mastery. Spin my orb. I don't know. Let's hit that one. That's fine. All right. Open up the packs that I got. All right. So another Spider-Man pack. I have not gotten a whole lot of bonus sheet stuff out of this set. That kind of irritates me. As much fucking Spider-Man packs as I've opened, and I've only gotten a few. I got Carrion Cruiser from Aether Drift. And, ooh, a Dino. A Ganosaur Rex, 8/8 Trample Cycler. When you cycle this card, put 2+1/+1 counters on up to one target creature or vehicle against trample. Ooh, I like that. That needs to go in my Dino deck. Oh, I got a dual land too. Okay, so let's go through the deck list. The deck profile for my Ultimate Spider-Man deck. All right, so 1-drops. Got 3 Zac Fairs. So again, you want to drop him or a Llanowar Elf, which, you know, got four of them in the deck. You want to drop them turn 1 if you can. So again, he gets a +1/+1 counter, making him a 1/2, and then you pay 1 to sacrifice him to put that counter on another creature and get that creature indestructible. So again, that's going to protect your Ouroboroid, your Miles, you know, Ultimate Spider-Man, or as you saw, you know, Omenpaths typically gets targeted as she should because she's a hell of a card. But that's the 1-drops. Got 7 1-drops. For 2-drops, got Collector's Cage. Got 3 of them. So again, it's a hideaway artifact. So when you play it, you look at the top 5 cards of your deck. You exile 1 face down, and then the rest go on the bottom of your library in a random order. You pay 1 and tap it to put a +1/+1 counter on another creature you control. Then if you control 3 or more creatures with different powers, you can play the exiled card without paying its mana cost. So here's the combo that you want to do. So you want either Miles or Ouroboroid, that's the preferred one, or Dollmaker's Shop / Porcelain Gallery. Now the reason for Dollmaker's Shop and Miles is when you play that, it doesn't say like the front side. You get to choose the side when you play it for free. So you can play him automatically on his awakened side. Granted, you don't get the counters on his front side, but still, that's a 4/3 first strike haste with an awesome ability. Or the Porcelain Gallery. So again, you get to choose. So you can have the Porcelain Gallery come up and then unlock the Dollmaker shop side. So that's a very awesome combo to do. And it's fucking great when you can pull it off right. Didn't get to do it in the video, but that's, that it is what it is. 4 Sheltered by Ghost. You know what this does by now. It's in most of my decks. Cheering Crowd, as you saw, running 2 of these. So again, it's a 2/2 at the beginning of each player's main phase. That player can put a +1/+1 counter on Crowd, and if they do, they get a colorless mana for each counter on it. So again, that works both ways. And yeah, your opponent gets that too, but you both can just do some crazy dumb shit, as you saw me do in that last match. And of course, Miles Morales himself, Cren, Undercity Dreamer. So he's a 1/2 when he comes out, and when he enters, you put a +1/+1 counter on each of up to 2 target creatures. So sadly, you cannot target him twice. And then for 6 mana, you can transform him into Ultimate Spider-Man, or, the Spider Brood. Then he's a 4/3 first striking haste. Unless he has the counters on him, then he gets, more power, obviously. And then just for 2 mana, you put a +1/+1 counter on Miles. He gains hexproof and becomes colorless until end of turn. Again, that's going with his in-comic ability of invisibility. And then whenever you attack, you double the number of each kind of counter on each spider and legendary creature you control. So, he's going to get more +1/+1 counters. Zach Fair is a legendary creature, so he gets more also. Gloria, Aranya does. Omenpaths, Scarlet Spider. So again, just pumping up your guys even more to, swing at face for a shitload of damage. 3 drops, of course, got Boris, the Spider Rider, aka Ben Riley, the Scarlet Spider. 4/3 trample in web costs for 2 mana, mountain and a forest. If he was cast using in web, he enters with X +1/+1 counters on him, where X is the mana value of the creature returned. So again, you want to do, one of these. If you have another Ouroboroid, bring him back so you can recast him, whatever. Or again, just pegging him for 3. That's still big, 4/3 trampler. But again, some shenanigans you can do with that. If need be, tap your Llanowar Elf for mana, which I've done this many times too. So tap the Llanowar Elf for the green, cast Scarlet Spider Boris for them web costs, and then turn around and play Llanowar Elf again. So again, that extra value out of your play. Can't always do that, but sometimes you can. So yeah, I'm running 2 of him. Running 3 Omenpaths 1000th Moon, and you know what she does because she put in a hell of a lot of work in these matches. 1/2, whenever you attack with 1 or more non-gnome creatures, you put a +1/+1 counter on her, and then you create X 1/1 colorless gnome artifact creature tokens that are tapped and attacking, where X is the number of counters on Omenpaths. So again, you're just swarming the board with big bodies. And then you can combo that with Physic, Ethereal Mechanic, aka Iron Spider. Was it Iron Spider Stark upgraded? He's a 2/3 Vigilance. You can tap him to put a +1/+1 counter on each artifact creature or vehicle you control. And then you can play 2 and remove 2 +1/+1 counters from among artifacts you control, and then you can draw a card. We're never going to do that. We want the counters just to keep going. So you can swing with Omenpaths, get all those gnomes out, and then turn around and tap Iron Spider to put +1/+1 counters on all those gnomes. Pretty nice combo right there. And then, of course, we've got running 3 Iron Spiders, and then 3 Gloria the Great Armorer, aka Aranya, Can't remember what her other text is, but it's a 3/3 spider human hero. Whenever you attack, you put a +1/+1 counter on target attacking creature. And then whenever a modified creature you control, so that's modifications are equipments, auras, or counters. Again, this is a counter deck, so something should be getting through. So whenever a modified creature you control deals combat damage to a player, you exile the top card of your library, and then you can play that card this turn. So again, you want to do that ability before you play other stuff, just in case you get something better, potentially. You never know. But, you know, it is what it is. 4 drops, we're running 4 Ouroboroids. Pretty simple, self-explanatory. 1/3, plant worm creature. At the beginning of combat on your turn, you put X +1/+1 counters on each creature control, where X is this creature's power. So again, you have multiples out. Those counters get doubled, which then gets doubled and doubled again, whatever. It's an awesome process. And yeah, it can get out of hand. Again, that's why you want to put your Sheltered by Ghost on your Ouroboroid, so they can be targeted, but you know they got to pay the cost. And then of course you have Zach. If you have Zach Fair open, sacrifice him to make Ouroboroid indestructible until end of turn, protecting him. Then lastly, got 2 copies of Dollmaker Shop and Porcelain Gallery. So again, the Dollmaker Shop side, whenever 1 or more non-token creatures or non-toy creatures you control attack a player, you create a 1/1 toy artifact. And then on the Porcelain Gallery side, creatures you control have base power and toughness equal to the number of creatures you control. So again, you're getting all these tokens from Omenpaths. They're already going to be big from, you know, say Ouroboroid or whatever. Dollmaker's Shop side, you're already attacking, whatever. So that just makes them even beefier, as you saw in last game. It's awesome. And now for the mana. So I got... And this is weird too. So this is my first and only deck where I am not running basic lands. It's weird, but now that I've kind of got the hang of it, it's, you know, it's fine. All right, so running 4 Stomping Grounds, of course. So it's one of the shock lands. It adds a mountain or a forest, and then when it enters play, you can pay 2 life to have it enter untapped, and it's a mountain forest. So that works with the verges. That's the big thing with that. So I've got 2 Thornspire verges. You can add a mountain or a forest if you if you control a mountain or a forest. Got 3 Inspiring Vantages. So this land enters tapped unless you control 2 or fewer lands, and you can add a mountain or a plain. Sacred Foundry is the Mountain Plains shock land, 4 of them. I got 2 Sun Billow Verges, so same thing. This is just plains and mountains. And I got 3 of the Hushwood Verges. Same, and again, it's forest or a plain. Running a play set of Multiversal Passages. So as you saw, it's a shock land also, but when it comes into play, it becomes a basic land. So that also can proc the Verges, getting the 2nd mana ability. And then lastly, running 2 copies of Starting Town. So this is from Final Fantasy, the Final Fantasy set. It enters tapped unless it's your 1st, 2nd, or 3rd turn of the game. You tap it for a colorless, or it's a pain land. So you tap it, pay 1 life, and then you can add any mana, or add 1 mana of any color. So, you know, get you out of any, well, get you the mana that you need right then. But yeah, that's the deck. Again, it's fun as hell to play. You know, occasionally you can get the bad matchups, like you saw with the Heir Apparent. You know, I didn't have the strongest opening hand with that, but that's the name of the game. Yeah, give it a try. Like I said, it's fun as hell to play, and so satisfying again when you get that board state, and then that just, they all become kaiju and just wreck your opponent's board. But thanks for joining me as always. I appreciate it. And you know the drill, nerd fam. Like, subscribe, share, leave some comments. Until next video, Nerd Jace out.